Eh, this looks like it might kill a few minutes.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Balding Fat Still Show. I'm Paco P. This is TC, and we just came back from the movie theater to give you our unsolicited, unwanted, and unqualified review of Cocaine Bear. Alright, so before we begin, I just wanted to cover a couple of things about the movie that you may or may not know. First off, the runtime is about an hour and 35 minutes. It was also directed by Elizabeth Banks, who's known for acclaimed hits such as Charlie's Angels and Movie 43. It also stars Felicity Russell, who is known for having a guest appearance on Married with Children and playing the title character of herself on some WB show. Wait, is that the guy from Underworld? Ugh. It also stars the great legend Ray Liotta, who is known from his work in Goodfellas, playing the title character Henry Hill. And also, I'm not really sure what else he's been in. Anyway, let's just see how the movie was. Now, does that movie seem a little bit interesting to you, TC?
Yeah, as much as I like to watch a train wreck or a car wreck, but in this case, I can't call it a train wreck because they made that on purpose.
Well, I wonder what the pitch meeting for that movie was like. Oi, 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 I've got the perfect movie for you. Alright, so what's it called? Listen to this, mate. The name of the movie is called Cocaine Bear. That resonates with me for some reason. Let's do it. Didn't you want to hear what it's about? Huh? Huh? Oh, yeah, I guess you can. It's about a bear and some cocaine. I guess that's it, mate. The backstory of Cocaine Bear is that it was based off of a true story where a drug runner threw a bunch of cocaine out of a plane, a bear stumbled across it, decided to have fun with it, and died. To me, this is a reimagining where the bear gets a fairy tale ending.
I thought Hollywood wanted people to come back to the theater. I'm not sure that's so true. I've never seen a movie where so many actors and the director have ended their career. Um, clearly. Um, and then I also wondered, Ray Liotta, who's in the movie, who I always thought was a great actor. He made his best movie as a drug dealer, and now after watching Cocaine Bear, his worst movie as a drug dealer.
So what you're saying is that Ray Liotta passed away as an excuse to get out of going to the movie premiere. At a high level concept that it works, in terms of the execution for this movie, I felt like it was a little bit uneven and it wasn't able to skirt between the lines of a comedy and a horror movie. And it would spend moments where it thought that it could try to be both, and then at the end wanted to pull itself together as a comedy. They tried to have a vibe of a Guy Ritchie movie where it had a large ensemble cast and tried to be hip and edgy, and I just didn't feel like it succeeded there. One thing I did like about the movie was the soundtrack, and I did feel that 80s vibe for it. And whenever there was a scene that felt a little bit slower paced, the soundtrack in the background was enough to keep me invested in going. But admittedly, the best part about the movie was when I had to get up and use the bathroom.
As far as going to the bathroom, the good part about the movie was you did not have to ask whoever you were sitting next to, what did I miss? Because you really didn't care.
I didn't feel like I was having fun when I watched it, especially when it turned into a little bit of a torture porn movie. So for me, I'd probably give it a 1.5 because I do like the concept of it. 1.5 out of 5. I apologize because I do like the concept of it. I just don't feel like the execution was there.
I think one is I think maybe a half. It's sort of like spelling your name on the SATs. You get so many points for that, and that's about it. Sure, they had a complete movie, an hour and 30 minutes, but it was definitely not good. And as far as the acting, like it was pretty well illustrated by a smaller character, a little kid named Henry, who started out the movie with a very strong Southern accent and lost it, had no accent at the end of the movie.
We just watched the trailer for Cocaine Bear, and we decided to give you our initial thoughts before we go watch the movie. So I personally think it's going to be a 2 out of 5 because Elizabeth Banks is directing it.
Well, I think that's that's not fair to Elizabeth Banks. Gotta give her a chance. You never know. I mean, did you think
Charlie's Angels?
when you were watching Keenan Peele years ago, thinking, yeah, one of those guys would make an awesome movie director, and it turns out one of those guys is an awesome movie director. So come on. So I think you need to give her a chance. Now the script is trash, so we'll see about the direction and the acting. The acting looked campy just in the preview, so we'll see what happens. But
Okay, I don't think that
the whole thing's ridiculous.
bear high on cocaine is Oscar-worthy material, so
No,
campy is redundant.
this is true. This is true. But I mean, if that's her first movie directorial debut, like, wouldn't you say maybe let somebody else do that one and let me?
This is not her directorial debut.
Oh,
though.
it's not.
No,
Oh.
she directed this movie called Charlie's Angel, Angels,
Oh, not plural.
which tanked at the box office because it was a reboot of a series.
Well, also a
and-
bad choice. Like a reboot of a reboot of a reboot. Come on, let's.
Yeah.
When you make a copy of a copy of a copy, the time you get to the third or fourth copy, it's trash. So,
But I do
let's
like
fake it.
Elizabeth Banks.
What's Elizabeth Banks been in?
What do you think she's been in?
I don't even know. I thought she was Elizabeth Shue. I got confused there. So,
She was not Elizabeth Shue. Well, she was on a few episodes of Modern Family.
oh,
She was in Spider-Man, the
Okay.
Tobey Maguire, Sam Raimi trilogy.
Oh.
She was also in The Hunger Games.
okay. So far, you haven't impressed me one bit.
I think she played Rita Repulsive in a Power Rangers movie.
Okay, definitely her filmography is trash. So, okay, Cocaine Bear makes perfect sense. No problem. Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is our pre-movie review.
Yeah.
And obviously, as you
Basically,
can tell, we're coming in with low expectations.
Right, but basically you started out with a biased comment about this Elizabeth Banks, and then I said give her a chance, and now I'm like, no, she's trash. That's how we ended this. So we'll watch the movie. We'll see what happens.
Obviously, the director just didn't care if she was even on the set.
Well, everybody, thank you for tuning in. That was our wonderful review of Cocaine Bear. We hope that you got... damn it.
Why can't you spit it out?
I don't know.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Well, everybody, thank you for tuning in. This is our review of Cocaine Bear. We hope that you enjoyed it so you don't have to watch the movie.
Don't watch the movie because Hollywood doesn't want you to watch movies in the theater.
What the hell did I just watch?